सर एक मिनट हाथ लगाओ जी हो गया फोटोग्राफर मान दो भी आज आया हुआ पता लगेगा ठीक है अरे बोर्ड तो आने दो बोर्ड आने हाँ थैंक यू सर बोर्ड तो प्रज्वल कर लो होगा ही
ये सर सारे इस सेक्शन में चेंज कर दिया है वर्चुअल का इफेक्ट चालू है
जरा टैकी बच्चे आ गए हैं के लिए किताबें बाकी
our honorable chairman, my younger brother, who is a magnificent leader, decorative and festive face, who is working day night for you all with the help of all the bar council members. So have a welcome address for our dignitaries. I am requesting the honorable chairman to please come and share his words with the audience present here.
Good evening and namaskar to each one of you. I welcome you all today in this Lalchand Vats Hall. Though it was on a very urgent note, but I am very happy that everybody is here. Majority of the bar members are here. Honorable Mr. Justice Suresh Kaid, Judge, Delhi High Court. Honorable Mr. Justice Talwant Singh Ji, Judge, Delhi High Court. Mr. Girish Karpalia, Principal District Judge. Mr. Sanjay Kumar. I notice Mukesh Gupta Ji was also here. My all esteemed colleague on the dais, Sri Ved Prakash Sharma Ji, member BCI. My brother Sanjeev Nasyar, he is in dual capacity, President of Delhi Bar Association as well as he is a member library and member of Bar Council of Delhi. Ramesh Gupta Ji, Senior Advocate, former Chairman. Rakesh Kochar, Vice Chairman. Mr. Ajay Sondhi on the dais. Nitin Halawat. R.S. Goswami Ji, former Chairman. D.K. Singh, Himal Akhtar. Rakesh Sehrawat Ji, former Chairman. Rajiv Khosla Ji, former Delhi High Court Bar Association President. Mr. K.C. Mittal, former Chairman, many time Chairman of the Bar Council of Delhi. I welcome each one of you. I am very much thankful to Mr. H.S. Kohli, who is the Chief Election Commission here, Mr. Santosh Pandey, who is RO, Y.S. Mathur, Javed Khan, my elder brother, Mr. R.D. Vats. They also allowed us to use this hall for today's function, otherwise the election process was on. It was not advisable, but the situation was as such, they also agreed. I am really thankful to them. I welcome each one of you, the office bearers of other bar associations, Mr. O.N. Sharma from Patiala House. I welcome each one of you. I would like to share with you that day before yesterday, I approached Honorable Mr. Justice Suresh Kaid and I was feeling little hesitant in requesting him to join today's function because it was on a very urgent note. But we should appreciate that my Lord was very kind enough and he smiled and he said that Murari, I have programs, but since it is a matter of hazari court and it's a matter of Bar Council and it's a matter of e-library inauguration, for the members of the bar. I'll manage in any situation. So we should give a big hand for him. Honorable Mr. Justice Suresh Kait, as we all know, he had been member of Bar Association. More particularly, he practiced for a long time in District Court Bar Association. He understands the pain of each member of the bar. I have been regularly practicing in High Court now, and I notice that since the date my Lord has adorned in the bench of the Honorable High Court of Delhi, a common man, a common lawyer, he feels comfortable in his court. Either he speaks in Hindi or in English. I should claim that that is the only court where a lawyer from district court feels much comfortable. There have been many judgments by Honorable Mr. Justice Suresh Kait, and one of the judgment was very important, which was publicized in newspapers also, when my Lord was pleased to issue notice and asked the Commissioner of Police to make necessary investigation, even in the false complaints by some ladies, sexual harassment cases also. So each member, sir, appreciates you, your courage, the way you pass the judgments, the way you deal the matters in the court, and bar is the best place where even judicial officers are also being judged. So bar gives you 100% marks, sir, because of your behavior, because of your confidence, because of your nature. One cannot imagine that one day before I am going and requesting, and he changed his entire program, and he is here with us. So I am really thankful to him, entire Bar Council, my all colleagues. They were also surprised that you got the appointment on a very urgent note. So I was also feeling much obliged, sir. About Honorable Mr. Justice Talwant Singh, we all know. We have experience as our Honorable District Judge Headquarter as well. And Honorable Justice Talwant Singh was having his chamber in Western Wing of this Hazari. When I joined the bar in the year 1991 in this Hazari, since that date, I didn't notice any change in his smile. Either he is a judicial officer or he was a lawyer. And you will all surprised that when I visited to his chamber in High Court, so my Lord has already left for his journey to Chandigarh or somewhere in Punjab. When I made a call, then he asked that, Murari, what happened? I said, sir, I am sorry. We are requesting your presence day after tomorrow. So he didn't allow me to say sorry or anything. He said that I will be there. I will change my program and I will come directly from the station. So we must appreciate the level of affection, level of attachment, level of respect of these high judicial officers who are too attached to our Bar Association. We are really feeling indebted, sir. We are equally in safe custody of our principal district judge, Mr. Girish Katpalia. He is equally very cooperative. The moment we requested him to get renovated this library, he didn't hesitate. And Mr. Sanjay Kumar, both they are working together like two bodies in one soul, and both they ask us that whatever facility you want, whatever assistance you want from judicial side, we are here to provide you. And because of their blessings, it was completed within a very short while. When the renovation started, at that time, D.D. Sharma was the secretary here, my friend Sanjeev Nasyar was also here as a president. You know that the Bar Council in its own has no access with the Bar Association without support of the Bar Associations. So my both brothers, Nasyar and D.D., they also cooperated a lot in completion of this renovation, and I am really thankful to both of them. This library was named as Bal Bahadur Library his son is also here, Nitin Halawat. I really appreciate Nitin's efforts also for cooperation. And we always want to make some additions or upgradations in this library. I must share with you all that the Bar Council is committed to its member, and we are on the move to provide efficient e-libraries in almost all district courts. Recently, my brother Rakesh Sehrawat, the then chairman, inaugurated library in Karkaduma Fort. You will all surprised to note that that library is one of the biggest and one of the efficient and one of the library with all upgraded things, and the PW with the help of judiciary, they have spent almost 70 to 75 lakh rupees in that library. That is a remarkable job for the lawyers, and every lawyer will have the access in Karkaduma Court. Now it's a turn of Tis Hazari. So Tis Hazari will also have the e-library, though space is not that much spacious, but I believe that we will get some more space also. The next library is already ready to be inaugurated in Rohini Court. With the help of Justice Yogesh Khanna, I got allotted, me and Sanjay Rathi, we all, Rakesh Kochar approached him, and he was also kind enough to provide us space. That library is almost ready to be inaugurated on any day. So this is the move of the Bar Council. Wherever there are no libraries, we are already providing systems and softwares to those bar associations so that the members, they should not suffer. In this corona period, we all have realized that now, though virtual is not compulsory, but it has become one mode of the arguments and legal proceedings also. So we have to get equally equipped with the virtual process also. So my plan, along with my all esteemed colleagues, that in every bar there should be e-library with complete facilities, with complete informations. Another thing which I would like to share with you, that we are also on the move to establish Lawyers Academy. Lawyers Academy is equally important for us. Being a custodian of the members of the bar, we are working on that. For Lawyers Academy, we have got a small space in Raj Avenue. That was also inaugurated in the period of my brother Rakesh Sehrawat in Raj Avenue Court. That space is not that much, but it has been started now. We are looking for appointment with Minister Randeep Puri so that we can get a major space to have a Lawyers Academy. The reason is that, like judicial officers, after their appointment, they also get duly trained to perform their duties. So equally, in bar, many law colleges are there which are not well equipped. The students who are getting graduated from those law colleges, they are not well equipped with. So in case they are not having sufficient knowledge, then that can be trained here. They can be trained in the Lawyers Academy. I consulted my all colleagues, and everybody is of the view that we will plan for a Lawyers Academy trust that will individually handle that chapter, so that the lawyers who want to get trained from that Lawyers Academy, that will also be done very shortly. I started my own practice from civil side in Tis Hazari, and it was the year 1991, and in that chamber block, Justice Kailash Gambhir was also there. That time he was contesting elections. Mr. Rajiv Khosla was also, Mr. Ved Prakash Sharma was also there at that time, and I learned from the bar that we should contest the election very cordially. In the last election which we faced, luckily me and Mr. Goswami and Sanjay Rathi were appointed as the election tribunal to decide that matter. How it was painful when our brothers were sitting with us and we were handling that matter. So I would request you all, it is election time, everybody is here, he must be listening me. There should not be any mischief or miscreant in the bar. We should contest the election. We should contest the election, but brotherly. I always urge that we should ask for vote even from our opposite candidate also. The reason is that the candidate may change his mood. He may think that I am not winning, then let my brothers should win. So that kind of spirit should be there. You must contest the election, but it should be very peaceful. I never adopt any malpractice. I try that my brothers should also behave in the same fashion. I always think that there should not be any illegality in process of election, but still we are making all efforts. Let us hope for the best. I am very much thankful to the member BCI, Mr. Ved Prakash Sharma. He is equally working hard for the welfare of the members in BCI. He is our representative. I welcome you, sir. I am really thankful to my brother Rakesh Kocher and Sanjay Rathi. I could not have done all these things without their support. They are also standing with me like brother, and they never hesitate in whatever decision we take for the welfare of the lawyers. I am very lucky to have protection of my elder brothers, K.C. Mittal, Rajiv Khosla, Ramesh Gupta ji. They all are very kind. D.K. Sharma has also arrived in between. And this time Bar Council is having 2 candidates for the president. And can you imagine the dilemma of the Bar Council members? The 2 candidates, sir, they are contesting for the post of president from Bar Council. So the Bar Council is also divided. So let us hope for the best who will win. Thank you very much for your honor. And one more thing, sir, I would like to share. The moment I got elected, 3 or 4 times I got felicitation function here only. At that time, I assured everybody that here will be a e-library, and within a very short period of a month or 2, I have been successfully able to get it done. Thank you so much for your love and affection. Thank you very much. Thank you.